everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Legacy Survival. And as you can see, the game wants us to press E to open our inventory, so let's do that. And you can see we got an achievement. So in Minecraft Beta 1.5, achievements were added for the first time. They are cross-world, so when you get an achievement in one world, you'll always have it. That would not change until achievements were changed into advancements quite a bit down the line. Another thing that was added is statistics, which just keep track of some little stats that are in your world. As you can see, it's all empty right now, despite the fact that we've been moving about in this world, because it never kept track. So that's what we have now. We just have a little bit of distance walk, a little bit of time played, sometimes entering and exiting the world, because I was testing some things out. These are also cross-world, but that will be changed later as well. I don't remember exactly. I think it will be around the same time as advancements, but I'm not sure. And another thing I can do, I think, with statistics, if I break a block, now you can see that the block shows up here. So I honestly haven't looked at statistics in a while. I don't remember how similar or different it is from modern statistics, but I'm pretty sure it's similar. It's just cross-world. Another thing we have immediately added in this update is some of our saplings were randomly turned into new saplings, which is pretty cool. So now you can finally grow birch trees and spruce trees, even though they were added 2 major versions ago, which is kind of funny. They still don't have their own specific wood types that won't be coming for quite some time, but we can grow them now and we can use the logs for building more easily without having to search them out. I don't really use birch for much, but I might plant a few spruce trees. Let's plant them over here. Just in their own separate section. So there we go. We have our new saplings, and we have achievements and statistics, which is pretty good. Now I'm going to go into the house, and I'm going to craft some new things. So let's head on in here. I'm going to need to sort my inventory first of all. At least get some of the junk out of it. So let's put away all of these. I'll put the mushrooms. I'll put the mushrooms in here. I need to pay more attention to what's in my inventory so I don't have to keep going back and forth between chests. Bit of a bad habit of mine. Makes things take a little longer than they need to. Anyways, we have a little bit of wood here. That should be enough. I'm going to need some gold. I'm going to need some redstone. And I'm going to need a little bit of stone. And last but not least, I'm going to need to remember a couple of crafting recipes. So we'll see if I can get these first try, or if I'm a moron. So we have powered rails in the game now, and in addition, we have not enough iron for the next thing that I wanted to make. So first things first, I'll make a stone pressure plate. And I need to make some sticks as well. I think it looks something like this. Oh, nope. Aha, there we are. So we have another thing is detector rails. So now we can do a little bit more with our minecarts. We don't have to use that slow minecart with furnace anymore. We can upgrade all of the tracks, and that'll be nice. We also don't have to waste coal on on the minecart with the furnace. So let me sleep here real quick. And I'm going to craft a couple more of these rails and maybe change some of our systems real quick. So I will do that right now, and I will come back when that's done. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I've installed these powered rails here. And away we go. No more furnace minecart required. It's much faster to travel on rails. All in all, a pretty good change, and now the furnace minecart is obsolete. We'll never see it again. I've also installed some rails in here. Due to the fact that unoccupied minecarts move slower, and the fact that chest minecarts are always unoccupied, I had to use a lot more powered rails in here. But I can assure you that this works. I just won't send it all the way down, only to walk down and come all the way back up. So with that done, I think it's time to knock out some achievements. So we'll do the early ones, and it'll be pretty quick to knock out most of these. Some of them might take a little bit longer, but let me see. Do I have? Yes. I have plenty of wood. So I should be good to go. So first things first, we need to, and if I go to my achievements here, you can see I've already gotten getting wood because I had to gather some earlier. So let's get going with these. So first of all, I'll make the crafting table. Benchmarking, make some sticks. I'm going to need 2 batches of these, I think, because if I'm correct, yes, we'll make the pickaxe and hoe. So we got time to mine. We've got the wooden hoe. We've got time to farm. And we've got time to strike. And these will all be going right into the junk, I'm sure. And then we need getting an upgrade. I think I can get a getting upgrade now. Yep, getting an upgrade. It's been a while since I've rushed through these, so I kind of forget. Next we'll need Hot Topic. Hooray. We've got Hot Topic. I need to go out and defeat a cow, if I can find one. There we are. Cow tipper. We got some leather. Let's see here. I need to make bread and cake. That might be difficult. I don't know if I have any eggs on me. But I know I definitely have the wheat, and I know I have the buckets, and the sugar as well. So let's grab the wheat at least. And I don't think I have any eggs, so that the lye might have to wait a little bit. But for now, we'll at least get bread. Bake bread, hooray. Let's see, did I leave one of these in here? No, I didn't. I'll have to go back to the house. So, we will do that. Oops, I don't need to go there. I need to go here. We'll put away these crappy stone tools. And wood tools and all that junk. And put away the powered rails and the rails as well, just because I don't need them. Oh, another thing is that shift clicking now finally exists for chests only. So it doesn't work for crafting, doesn't work for furnaces, but you can shift click in and out of chest, which is always nice. Let's see here. And unfortunately, I don't quite have what I need for all of the achievements, so at some point I'll have to cut during this. But for now, I can just kind of rush through these, so that's good at least. I'll need to get some iron ore so I can acquire hardware. And I will need to get an egg so I can bake a cake. But other than that, I should have pretty much everything I need. Depending on whether or not I have enough rails for on a rail, which I might not have. So that might take a while as well. But that's okay. There's still some other things I need to wait for to happen before I can end this video anyways. So having to do a little extra work on achievements doesn't bother me too much. I do wish this fish would come a little bit faster though. So I don't have to just sit here and wait again on camera. And it has definitely taken its sweet old time. There we go. Fish. Fish. Ah, a brown sheep. So I mentioned last time that these things are now around, and here we have one just spawning naturally. Pretty awesome. Get some of that wool because it's pretty rare, even though I probably won't use it too much. So let's cook a fish in here. Yes, waste a whole piece of coal to do it. I don't really care. Coal's common is all get out. So, there we go. Delicious fish. Awesome. And I accidentally ate it. I didn't mean to do that, but who cares? It only restores 2.5 hearts. So let's take a look here. So we still need to kill a monster. We still need to bake a cake. We still need to get when pigs fly. Which I can do because I have a saddle. I'll just need to find a pig and encourage it to jump off of a cliff. So let's grab a saddle real quick. Here we are. So here we are. We got a couple pigs. Let's just block one of these guys in here with dirt. Dirt's fine. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to just get in this little cup you have made. No? Oh, well, I could have just gotten on him there and it would have given it to me. So now I look like a fool. Maybe if I can just coax this guy over? No? Let's think about a good way to rig this. I guess I could maybe use some... I have a water bucket here, so I bet I can use that to push one around. All I have to do is just get one in a good position. Or I could trap one and do this a different way. Let me see if I can trap one real quick. I just don't want to sit still for long enough for me to trap them. Nope. Well, let me trap one of these guys, then I'll come back. Well, I finally managed to ensnare a pig in this little trap here. So hopefully this works out. I haven't really tested this because there's not really any way to do that. But hopefully this will let me get the achievement relatively easy. So saddle it up, get on it, and open up the doors and hope he just falls through at some point. Alright, we're close. The trouble with herding animals in this game is that I feel like they always go the exact opposite place that you want them to. I might have to lengthen this a bit and get rid of the doors. We shall see. Aha! At last! You finally cooperated. Thank you, Mr. Pig. Unfortunately, there's really only one way out of this place for you, and that is by becoming some pork chops. But it was a noble sacrifice. Even if he didn't exactly cooperate, I'm gonna miss him. And in the meantime, a little bit after I constructed that trap, I decided I would gather the rest of the resources. So let me just break this down, and I can get to the rest of the achievements. Get my bucket back of water. You never know when you might need a water bucket. So, with that... Oh, well how about that? Now that's rare. I feel like I haven't seen one of these in a long time naturally spawning. But you can see a wild pink sheep spawned here, which is pretty darn cool. So we'll collect that. I feel like I haven't seen a pink sheep in ages. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, let's smelt up this iron, and in the meantime, bake ourselves a delicious cake. I also realized I had some eggs in a chest, so all I need to do is get the milk. But now we have the lye. And I guess I hit a movement key when I went into that crafting table because I was moving on my own there. And acquire hardware. Hooray! So, with that, the only achievement that we have left to get is on a rail. And we need to travel by minecart at least 1 kilometer from where we started, which means 1,000 blocks. Which is, definitely something. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. Because that's a lot of resources and a lot of time I have to invest into getting the rails and then building them in a 1,000 block long track. I think I might skip on a rail. But other than that, I should be going for all of the achievements throughout the rest of this playthrough. So with that, that's all the achievements showcased, aside from on a rail, which, like I said, I really do not feel like getting. So there is a little bit more to show off in this update, but unfortunately... Is that a wolf over there? There's like 4 wolves over here. Or I had a heck of a time getting them last time, and now there's like 6 of them here. They did increase the spawn rates between this version and the last, but I could have just waited at home last version instead of exploring and having to find some new ones. Oh well. I'm going to cut away here because there is something I need to show, but it'll take a little bit of waiting. So I will see you guys then. Well, after a considerable amount of time, it finally happened. I can show that weather has been introduced in this version. Rain, snow, thunderstorms. Reintroduced, actually, as it were. As you might remember from Alpha, there was snow in winter mode, but once that was disabled, it completely disappeared, except from already being on the ground in some biomes. And along with thunderstorms, lightning was introduced, which can turn creepers into charge creepers and pigs into zombie pigmen. So now that it's finally rained, I think that's everything I have to show for this version. I will see you all next time.